All right. Good afternoon. Welcome back to Diversified Diecast. Just remember, if you haven't subscribed or liked or shared or all the above, please do. Today we're going to do Circuit Legends Hot Wheels Premium. I finally got the whole set probably a month ago in a trade. I've been wanting to open these things up, but obviously I wanted to do this on camera for you guys. These have been a real big hype for a lot of reasons. The Ferrari, the Porsche 911 GT3. But they're all pretty nice set collectively. It's got another Porsche in here, a Pandem Subaru BRZ, and the Mustang Spec 5. So here's car number one. Car number two is going to be the Ferrari 499P. And then the Porsche 917. This is a very, very iconic Porsche in the race movement, if you will. Pandem Subaru BRZ. These cars are really cool. Kind of underrated, if you ask me. And car number five is Porsche 911 GT3 R. So back of the card, it's right here. That's the set collectively. And I'm going to open these things up off camera so that we don't take up too much else time. We'll do some close-ups, do the turntable, do a quick review. I'm doing a lot of pre-filming for the week and next 2 weeks possibly, just to try to get on top of everything so I'm not having to break up the week, and film during the week because I have a lot going on these days. So bonus car is going to be the Ghost Rider Charger. I've had this thing for a while. Believe it or not, Ghost Rider was one of my favorite comic books as a kid. I don't think the movie that they made, 15 years ago, whatever it was, really did any justice. It's not really my favorite rendition, but it wasn't terrible. And it had a pretty good cast in it. But that was really cool to have that. I don't have very many movie cars, but I wanted to keep that one for obvious reasons. And it's just something different. So let me get Colt to pause the camera. He's helping me out today. I'll get these things opened up off camera, and we'll do some close-ups, like I said. Check out the details, the bases and whatnot, and then we'll go to turntable, and that'll be the end of it. So stand by. All right, so just as expected, these things are a lot nicer out of the package. Car number one of the Circuit Legends 2025 from Hot Wheels Premium. It's the 24 Mustang RTR Spec 5. Look at the detail on these tampos, man. This thing is something else. Fun haver. Like the rear wheels. This thing is, I've actually seen this car, or one very similar to it, on a bunch of videos. Just going to drift town, downtown, man. This thing is just, you need to do yourself a service and check some videos out on these things in the drift culture. But really nice detail. The tampering on this thing is exceptional. Obviously, they're all going to be double die cast being premiums. This has kind of a crinkle finish paint. It's got a little bit of detailing on the undercarriage. Not bad. Definitely probably my my nicest S550 or 650 Mustang that I have. I have a few other ones, but this is a nice one. Okay, the Ferrari 499P. This is the one that has the chase variant that everybody's going nuts about. This is still a really nice car. From this far away, it looks a lot like, Atomica or Pop Race or, something that's similar and one of those other more premium 164 scale brands. Look at the detail on this thing. I mean, Richard Mille. Super cool. So right there, it'll focus. Look at that, 3 rivets. But obviously, the premiums are always going to roll really nice. No exception. All right, number 3, Porsche 917 KH. This car actually feels a lot. It's a lot lighter than all the rest of them. I'm not real sure why. Maybe the casting is just not that thin, but it is significantly lighter than these two. Granted, they're a little bit bigger cars, but I was kind of surprised when I just pulled out of the package how light it was. Real nice paint detail on those taillights. All the would-be glasses in really nice shape. Lensed headlights. That's how these. I'm glad they didn't elect to do a tempo. That was a nice touch. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the standard mainline casting is the same way. Apparently, they've done this style of casting since 1998. It's hard to believe that, right? Same thing has that crinkle finish on the bottom of this one as the Mustang. Very nice. Okay, Subaru BRZ, car number 4, tandem. This one has a real pretty pearl iridescent white G-Ready intercooler. This thing is nice. Better than expected. Little tampon on the rear there. Obviously, all the premiums are going to have that front and rear no matter what. Double die cast. Same paint finish on the bottom. Very little detailing, that's okay. Great wheel choice on this one. Not bad. Okay, and definitely probably my fan favorite. The Mustang's a honorable mention for me. But any serious caliber of Porsche in a Golf livery, come on. Nothing's going to beat that. Carbon fiber treatments on the roof, rear deck lid, and the front. Man, this thing is stunning. This Mac should go in the Porsche garage. I've got some other, nothing but Hot Wheels premiums and rail riders up there, but disappointment though for me. This thing should have a little bit of detail as nice as it is. Got the studs on the Lexan windows. That really sets the model off, in my opinion, having that eyebrow. Nice car. Very nice. All right. Bonus car is going to be I'm assuming it's the 69 Dodge Charger. This is the Ghost Rider Charger. Paint's actually pretty nice. It's got that flat black look. Got some graphics treatments on it. It does have rubber tires, believe it or not. License plates Ghost Rider. Little RT badge on the grill there. Not bad. Oh, look at that. We got one that doesn't roll that great. Roll. Probably just dragging on those. That's exactly what it is. This is actually rubber. Look at that. Oh, there we go. That would be why. This is stuck in the fender well. Try that. There we go. Beautiful. Oh. Okay. Let's get these things on turntable. We'll get a quick glance at them and wrap this one up. Okay. Again, car number 1 is a 24 Mustang RTR Spec 5-FD. Very, very, very elaborate tempo detailing for this livery. Probably don't have anything like this in my collection, like I was talking about earlier, as far as this much detail on one. So this is one of the nicer cars of the set, no doubt. Rank 2, probably in my opinion. And then obviously the Porsche is going to be number 1. The Ferrari is probably number 3. The Ferrari is probably better for most people than this. The Porsche 917 is probably last, and I would say the Tandem BRZ Subaru is 4th, if you will. Car number 1 of the set, Circuit Legends. All right, Ferrari 499P. This is car number 2 out of the set. It's so smooth, it's wanting to roll all over the place. But again, this is the model that has the chase variant, the 0 out of 5. It's this casting. It's all black. This car actually is really nice. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from it. Obviously, this is the one that's kind of hard to get a hold of, including the Porsche. I didn't find these anywhere on the hook. I ended up with them in a trade. But from what I've gathered and talked to people and seen on posts, it seems like the Ferrari is the one it may not be the less common, but that's the one definitely everybody's grabbing. And it's probably the Porsche or this one. They're less common, and or like I said, the one everybody gets a hold of. All right, car number 3 out of the set. Oh man, she still want to do that. It's going to be the Porsche 917 KH. Very nice car, very nice casting, but I was really surprised at the weight of the casting's really lightweight. Truth be known, they may actually use this same casting in the main lines, and the chassis may be lightened up, maybe because of the way they had to press the rivets in. Not real sure, but it's still really nice. I'm a Porsche fan. Obviously, you guys know that. And this livery is very iconic. I'm not sure what the tribute's to, but it's been seen all over for decades. So there you have it. Car number 3. All right, car number 4 is the Phantom Subaru BRZ. Not sure what year model it is. It's probably a 22 or a 23, somewhere in that neighborhood. Like I said, car number 4. Beautiful paint on this thing. This is what really kind of helps set it apart. Not sure if that's the color of the wrap or the paint that's on that car, but still really nice overall. All right, Cole, get the fire extinguisher, man. This thing's on fire. It's hot. Car number 5. It's the Porsche 911 GT3R 992 variant. They really did it up for this one. There's not much to take away from it, man. It hits all the right notes and checks all the right boxes, and very nicely done. Love the carbon fiber treatment. The big wing on this one. Great wheel choice. Gulf livery is always it's a cult classic. I mean, it looks good on anything it can ever be on, period. Whether it's the blue or the white or the dark blue, right? All right, this is Hot Wheels Premium Pop Culture. It's the Ghost Rider Charger. 69 Charger. There it goes. I'll roll back. Ready to flee the scene. Not much I can say about this one. Like I said, it being a premium does have rubber tires. Paint something different. It's a little different than everything else in my collection. I had it on a card for a while and just decided to open it up, let you guys get a good look at it. And I will work on watching this one and getting it edited, if you will, rough watched, so I can share it and upload today. And I'll work on pre-filming on some Auto Worlds. We got 2 sets of those. Some more Giant Lightnings. Got a few into Chevy Square Bodies. A little bit of everything. Just whatever you want, we got it. Whatever you want to see, it's coming. Just wait. It'll be worth it. So you guys have a good afternoon. Get this thing uploaded so you guys can watch it, and stay tuned for the rest of the week and probably the next. God bless.